What I'll do now is I'll quickly create a page where an owner can fetch all of their items and edit them and delete them as appropriate. So let's go right in and do that. This is quite straightforward. So we'll go to Dataflex link. We're going to add a new database. This time it's just going to be a search. So we're just going to call this retrieve all database items. And this is going to be a search. Now we can search. So we're going to search on our address book. Let's not worry about anything without a star for now. So we'll say when there's no results, we'll just say nothing matched. We can put in a minimum score. We're going to put in 0. I'll explain that another time. And should we display the entry date? Why not at the moment? And just don't worry about this for the moment. If we get a problem, I'll show you why this might be necessary next, and then entry confirmation, which for a search we don't really need. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these are your search results, and then we'll create that search. Now we're going to go over to the Dataflex link website. So dataflexlink.tech, and we're going to go to tutorials, and we're going to go to our reference guide, and we're going to go to shortcode settings. Now what we want to do is we want to add a button which is going to show a user's entries only. So we're going to just copy this. We need to bear in mind that we need to change the database here. We need to change that to the correct database number. So we're going to copy that. Let's add a new page quickly. We'll call this My Items. In the text block we shall call this, let's remember, shortcode. I'm going to change that to number 2. So the search my items parameter here equals true. Will show up a button which will allow the user to get all of their items that they've added, and we'll publish that. Now we'll view that page, and what we have is a Get My Items button. Right, so we're going to click Get My Items. I'm not quite sure what happens here right now. So we are getting our email address appearing as it's required. We're also getting this error key. So let's go and check the other database that we've just, the search form that we've just created. So we'll click on that search there. Yeah, so here we are. We're going to remove. Let's make sure we keep entry owner. And let's refresh this page. And we'll click Get My Items. And we'll go for test at test.com. And let's see what we get. So we're getting asked to add a padlock for this email address. Now that's a layer of security that is required for us to see our entries for test@test.com. So I'm going to find the email. Bear with me. I've copied the code. I'm going to enter it, and we should connect. We're now connected. Under controls we can see we've redacted the email address, but if we click on Get my items, we'll see that the item that we added with the email address test@test.com is showing here. So if we click on it, we can see that we get a pencil and we get a share an open item. So this open item, this is a public view. So it actually says public up there of this entry. We can actually change this so we don't get a public view, which we'll look at in another tutorial.